Yep.
Hi, Jesse.
Good morning. Getting closer to the 10-minute mark before puck drop in a quiet West Shore ice arena here. The first of the fans starting to file in here. Just prior to going live, they actually turned the lights on in here. The lights were off this morning. Nice, quiet, still arena. As the fans start to make their way in, we'll be the home team this game. So the K-Wings will be here at this part of the ice close to us for warm-ups, and then we will be going down the far way to start the game, as that will be our offensive zone. Kids seem to be in an energetic and awake mood this morning. That's good. I know we had a 5:30 wake-up call at in our room to get us ready to go. This morning had to be on the road by 6:30 to get to the arena by 7, which means we had to be up and ready for breakfast right at 6 when the hotel breakfast started. Last night, trying to make it back to, we're staying, a lot of the teams staying in Manistee on a Hampton Inn that's right on Lake Michigan. And holy cow, talk about lake effect, drifting and blowing snow. It was an interesting ride back to the hotel last night, and then watching the wind whip the snow around there. Really glad that we stayed in and didn't try to get out to a restaurant or another establishment. Just was able to order pizza in and have a nice little team event in the lobby. Watch some of the Michigan State basketball game. And a lot of the hockey players' siblings, sisters and brothers, using the pool. 2 games today. We've got this game at 8 a.m. and then a game this afternoon. I believe it's at 4:30. Looking for 2 victories today. Looking through the standings here, technically we won a playing game against the Lakeshore team about a month and a half ago, and that's what qualified us to be able to attend the full tournament here in Ludington. They counted that as a win in our standings. So right now in this MAHA District Tournament, we're sitting at 1-1. A win against the Lakeshore team back in Kalamazoo, and then that close loss last night against the Ann Arbor Bigby team. Believing that 2 wins should get us in position to be in the top 2. So 2 games left. Two wins for sure should qualify us to play tomorrow split or losing both puts things in, well, actually, if we lose both, there's no way we qualify. Split would then come down to many different factors. So we'll take down the countdown. We don't have either team or the scorekeepers or any officials yet, but in the next 7-8 minutes is when the game is supposed to start. So far it's mostly, this is the host hockey club. This is their local arena. This team we played this morning, the West Shore Wolves, this is their home hockey club. So they're here local in the community. So you see most of the fans over there are going to be the Kalamazoo Wings parents that had to be here at 7 a.m. We'll keep an eye on when the K-Wings emerge from their locker room here. So when we arrived here yesterday, the Wolves, which is the team we play this morning, was playing the Big Rapids team that we play later. The Wolves end up scoring 7 goals in their win. Looked like their player to keep an eye on is their number 54, who actually plays as a defenseman, had 3 or 4 goals while we were watching. So that would be the player to keep an eye on during the game today. The Wolves look to have good height as well, had deep bench, some big kids, but we've got our own big ones as well.
It's so warm now.
What's that, Brianne?
It's so warm now.
No, it is warm. The blue means it's on its lowest setting.
You can see on the grass. Weren't we here yesterday? Were we here yesterday?
This is the same arena as yesterday, yes.
Must have given an inspirational speech.
K-Wings going to be in their gray uniforms. Be coming through straight over to the bench.
Connor's got a new stick. You guys better watch out.
Great something. I just don't know what it is yet.
K-Wings to the bench area here. Still waiting on any signs of the other team or the officials here. did see the official score make her way to the main area there to get the scoreboard ready. Kids over here hanging out at the bench, ready to get on the ice here. Just a few minutes away. Coach Jeff going to the far side of the arena there. Going to get some of the nets in position here. Get that Zamboni door closed. That way they can get started with warm-ups here. Team cannot get on the ice usually till at least the nets are in play and the door is closed on the far side. Some tournaments they make it wait for the officials to get on the ice. Kalamazoo going to be wearing their gray uniforms with the red trim and the white helmets. This West Shore team has navy blue and gold with cream. So it'll be the gray and red versus the navy and gold. K-Wings are ready, just waiting on the opponent and the officials here. West Shore Wolves getting assembled here at their door. West Shore with a very Notre Dame-like appearance here. They're blue and gold. Teams are going to hit the ice here. Here's Kalamazoo. We'll stay right here with the team for the warm-ups, and then we will head down to the far side for the start of the game here. 3-minute countdown clock has started. Inside 3 minutes before our second game of this part of the MAHA tournament. Kalamazoo in the standings sitting at 1-1 and a win on their playing game to the tournament. 1 win, 1 loss. West Shore with the victory yesterday over Fox Motors, which is the team we play later. Kalamazoo seeking a win here to get themselves into a driver's seat to be in the top 2. Win here by the Wolves puts them in the driver's seat to claim that top spot with 1 game to go later this afternoon. A lot on the line for this early morning matchup. We have our 11 skaters and our goalie, so we'll have a full team again today. So Owen looks to see if his fall was captured on camera, and it was. Connor T, number 17, out there taking some shots at Noble. He's been sick here for the last few games. Limited in play yesterday. Was not feeling good at all. Good to see him out there. Looks like he's taking some shots. Looks like he's got some good color back in his face here. Definitely not 100%. Yesterday's game, the rest of the 3 defenders had to step up, play a lot of time, did a really good job. Rowan and Jason Easton. Rowan getting a lot of that load on the ice a long time. Did a nice job for his team. Last 30 seconds of the warm-ups, I'm going to make the long walk. Our offense will be going to the far end. Noble will be down at this end, so we're going to make the walk all the way over to the far side for this first period action. Try to get us in position for the first period. Kalamazoo going to do the cleanup and have their huddle before we have the opening face-offs. KOHA gonna break the huddle here. Very early here in the first, right before face-off now. Officials getting that goal set up. It's like they do. Landis looks like he's gonna start out there on this face-off with Quinn to our right, Wesley to our left. Connor T and Jace, our lefties, going to be starting at center. Noble is ready, and the puck is down. We're underway. Landis with the puck in. Brings it right in. Shot is off the defender. Puck's going to try to get back out into the center. Being kept in nicely by Quinn. Puck will be back behind the net. Bringing it out there's the Wolves. Wesley trying to block him off. West Shore gets it out for the moment, and we'll dump it back down. We'll try to get you in on some of these actions at the far side. Gets it up to Quinn. This puck will be loose behind now. Lots of wings trying to intercept that puck. Able to clear it out. Jason Connor retreating for defense. Quinn and Landis getting back up into the play here. And the puck will be loose. Landis will chip it up to himself. He's got Quinn alongside. Enters the zone. Moving in, takes a shot off the defender's helmet and into the far corner. Tries to center. It's right on Wesley's stick for a moment. Not able to get a shot off. Kalamazoo's going to retreat back in defense. Lots of good team speed. Back to get the puck away and take it back into the zone. 54 with it there. That's their playmaker. Moving to the side. Coming right in. Tries to move it right in on Noble with a good move, but Rowan is there to take it away. 54's first time trying to get it in there. That's the one to watch. Some speed now is Easton bringing it up from defense. Bringing it in, takes the shot. It bounces right in front and was loose and blown dead. Nice shot by Easton there. Short hopped on the goaltender, and he was able to keep it in front. So it remains 0-0 very early here in the first. Gonna try to push it in here. See what we can show you. That puck's going to be kept in by Jace. Thrown forward. Some Wings players there trying to intercept it. Sawyer does a good job to back check that one and keep it in front of him for the moment. Now 54 is going to bring it in. Got it all the way down in the far corner. Put into the wall there. And Miles trying to win the race to this one. He'll get out and around, tries to move it towards the center, and it's held up nicely by the defense. They'll bring it all the way back into the zone here. Out and around. Miles trying to chase it down. He does. Sawyer with it there. Shot just wide. Nice hard shot by Sawyer. Owen fighting for the puck back behind there. Trying to get to it. Rowan will pick it up. Keeps it in. Oh, off a defender. At their feet. Kalamazoo trying to keep it in, but 54's got it there. That's their main player. He's going to bring it up himself. Skating around, entering the zone, takes a shot. Off the pole. Off the post and out. Kalamazoo trying to change, so are the Wolves. Get a change out there. Sawyer's out there with Landis now. Trying to get a pass to Landis. Just past his stick. We'll make it all the way down here. Landis does a good job. Take it away. Dumped back in. Going to be back behind the net here. Right up against the net. Defense is going to come grab it. West does a good job to make him move. Landis going to try to take it off his puck. Get the puck off the stick, but unable to. Zigzagging all the way down the ice. He's on the other side. And covered by Noble, I believe. Yep. Noble had it covered down there, looking to see if it got loose. And finally blown dead by the official. 4 minutes in. 0-0. So far, Kalamazoo with the better opportunities to score. Coach and the official having a long conversation in front of the bench here. Conversation's over. Landis on this faceoff, wins it over to Wesley, gets it right back to Landis, pushes it out towards the middle of the ice. Wesley's able to poke that one forward. Easton does a good job to step up, keeps it forward, tries to get it over to Wes. Now it's going to be Landis with it. Bringing it outside, turns and stops. Going to shoot it up. It's deflected and just wide. Puck was loose and off a couple of the Wolves' feet and stays out wide. Griffin here trying to hold this puck in. Wolves are able to clear it. 12's going to come right up, but Easton does a good job. Take the puck away over there. 99's going to bring it up now. Out and around. Stops, tries to go towards the middle. Kalamazoo will deflect the puck back behind. Wesley with it hard along the boards to Griffin. That will sneak out of the zone now. Griffin and Landis going to come up and hound him there. Try to create a turnover. Griffin gets it towards the middle. It's into our zone on the far side now. Landis with it there. Runs into a stick there. They do not call a penalty. It's loose in front. Landis going to have it on his backhand. Trying to turn it. Trying to get it loose. Rowan's going to step up. Get a shot off. And it's wide of the net. Trying to clear it, other Wolves. Can't clear it. Jace with a shot that hit off a defender doesn't reach the goalie. Rowan's going to step up again, keep it in. Chips it up to Griffin, but it's past Griffin and behind the net. Griffin with it on his stick here. Puts it toward. Loose still. Landis with it. And it's wide and out. Landis with a great effort there, trying to put that one back home. Wolves are able to clear this, and it's past the defenders here. Rowan's going to turn and just slap it back this way. Wesley trying to use his speed to get out in front of it. He cannot. 54 with it now. Going to bring it up. Their main puck handler. Bringing it towards the center. Tries to get a shot off. It's low and blocked by Noble. Put into the corner by the defense. 54 with it again over there. Tries the center. Cleared out by Rowan. 54 with it again. Now to the other side. Shot there, and they score. 54, their main threat on his third attempt. Originally stopped on the break. Then tried to score from the left side. Could not. Tried to score from the right side, and does. So the Wolves will be up 1. 6:30 remaining here in the first. 1-0 West Shore. And the puck's back down. Sawyer with it. Quinn along with him now. Tried to push it towards the center. Was unable to. Kalamazoo trying to collapse down, but there's 3 players behind the net. Got to be careful as 15's coming back up with it. Gets it over to Easton. 54 with it again. Gonna bring it around. Trying for a second goal. Brings it right in. Right through the house. Unable to get another shot off. Kalamazoo got lucky there. Sawyer's gonna bring it up. Chips it forward. It's into the far corner. Referee's trying to stay out of the way. We've got Quinn out in front, but we can't get it to him. Quinn's gonna kind of try to collapse. Unable to. Puck's gonna be out to mid-ice. Rowan's going to collect it. Gets it back into Sawyer here. Sawyer's going to pick it up. Throws it towards the net. It's off the blocker and out. Quinn trying to get it back over to Sawyer. He's able to. Got Owen in front, but he's got to try to get it up. That should be an icing. That will be icing. All right, let's take the score off of there. We now know it's 1-0 Wolves. That face-off's going to come right back down here. Going to have Landis on this face-off. Griffin to our left. Landis is right. On the far side here, by the glass will be Miles. Face-off win right over to Griffin. Backhanded, and it's wide. Defense picks it up. Gonna skate it back. Chase is gonna pick it up there. Through and onside. Griffin with it, trying to dump it back. Landis is gonna go for it for a second, and it stays back. Puck's gonna be through. Landis battling with the Wolves there. Able to pick it up and skate it out. They're offsides on that side, waiting to collect the puck nicely there and come back on. Second attempt is onside. Skates to the far circle, throws it towards the net there. Landis able to stop the puck and throw it back this way. That'll be an icing, though, on Kalamazoo. That will get us a stoppage and an opportunity to change up our line. 4:19 to go. First period. 1-0 game. West Shore with the early lead. Puck is back down. Battle forward in the neutral zone. Looked like Kalamazoo might get the early possession, but it's yo-yoing back and forth between the two teams in the neutral area. Just when it looks like we might be able to bring it into our zone, they bring it back the other way. 99 with it. Stops and fires. It's wide of the net. Picked up by Connor T. Along the far side there, Wesley's got it with his speed. Going to try to bring it up. Gets poked away. It's still in their zone there. on the player's forehand and forced off the puck there nicely by our defenders. Sawyer's going to pick it up. Going to have some space. It's poked away by their defenders at the blue line. And it's going to be still left in our zone. Fired back in here behind. West Shore is going to pick it up, go the far away with it. Skating it back in, across the goalies there. Dangerous spot to be. They do get it out. Kalamazoo's offside. And they get back on. Dumped back in and then back down the ice by the Wolves. They're going to change. Kalamazoo going for a change too as Rowan steps up. Gets it all the way back. And an icing. Guess he hadn't made it past the red line, and they'll call that an icing. Now be careful. 54 back in there for the Wolves. He's the one in the white helmet for them. The only Wolf with a white helmet is their main scoring threat. Has the one goal today, had the majority of the goals against Fox last game. Plays defense. Puck's loose in the corner. Jace goes one way, stops and brings it back the other. Trying to get it up. Gets it out to Quinn. Battling for it along the boards. Landis pokes it out into space to himself. Gonna have some room. 54 comes up, takes him off the puck. Landis and Quinn back here looking for a turnover. Gets it up. Jace keeps it in for the moment. It will sneak away though, and the Wolves will bring it up. Taken away by KOHA and then poked forward by the Wolves, going back and forth. Landis trying to bring it up there. Quinn trying to bring it up. Rowan with a nice job to switch to the sides, but that will be icing. Was just a little bit in front of Griffin over there. And now we've got an icing, so it'll go all the way to the other side of the arena. 1:43 to go here. First period action. 1-0 Wolves over the K-Wings so far. Action at the far side. Puck is down. Miles is out there with Sawyer. Puck is right alongside the net here, trying to go backhand. The defender is able to keep his stick on the ice and keep the puck away. Miles trying to chip it back in here. Wesley out there with Miles and Sawyer, and we've got a trip. Close official, nothing. Far official sees the tripping and calls it on the Wolves. That'll bring Kalamazoo onto the power play. That'll bring the face-off all the way down here in front of us. Big scoring opportunity here. Sawyer's going to be on this face-off. Miles to our right. Wesley to our left in front of the goal. We've got Easton and Connor. Back your defense. Back over to Easton. Easton with the shot. Glove saved by the goalie. We'll repeat it. It'll be the same thing here. Let's move a little bit, try to get back into a little better shot here for us so we can see this face-off. Same thing, puck's down, it hops up. Connor's going to have it. 54 is going to be in some space now, does a good job to contest that and is on a breakaway the other way. 1 minute, right in, and it's no goal. He has a move where he skates right in on the defense, and instead of going backhand, stops and keeps it on his forehand and goes between the post and the goalie. Bubble's able to catch that. That's an interference, but we'll get a call on that. Looked like we weren't going to get one. Now we do. Wesley beat the defender at the blue line and is taken down. Interference is the call. 33.7 seconds remaining. Important goal or scoring chance here for Kalamazoo. They're going to have a 2-man advantage, 5-on-3. For for the final 33 seconds of this period. And then they'll have a 20-second 5-on-3 advantage to start the second. Trying to keep the puck's possession here and keep. 54 is going to have it, though. Going to be going back the other way. One-on-one with Rowan. Need a big-time stop. Beats Rowan to the far side. Shoots it, and it's kept out for now. 16 seconds. Kalamazoo looking to just run the clock out here now. They do have a 5-on-3 advantage, but they're in a dangerous spot. The last 10 seconds. Jace is going to pick it up. And that'll do it for the first. End of the first period. 1-0 Wolves. Let's go wide. There we go. Oh, wide shot, please. There we go. So it will be 19 seconds of a 5-on-3 power play for Kalamazoo, and then another half minute of a 5-on-4 for Kalamazoo to start this second period. All right, so now we'll be at the start of the second period here. One goal lead for the Wolves. Important power play here to start the second period for the next minute. Puck is down, and we're going to have a penalty right off the bat, they say. Just busy trying to get graphics. Looks like they're calling a trip on Landis. So much for our 5-on-3 advantage. It'll be a 4-on-3, a one-person advantage here. The puck will move all the way down as a result of our penalty. Penalty on Kalamazoo right on the face-off. Puck is loose. 54 with it right away. Moves it towards the middle. And it stays out. Try to bring it up. Off a couple of Kalamazoo defenders. Rowan's going to move out. Got Sawyer in front of him if he can get it to him. First of the penalties for the Wolves is expired. 54 with it there with some speed out in front, trying to move in. We deter the puck to the far corner for now. Looking for a centering pass. Easton does a good job to get it away. Now Rowan will reject that puck out of the zone for now. Collision there. West is going to use his speed. Bring it up. Wolves hounding him there. Still trying to bring it up. Rowan now with an opportunity to try to chip it into the zone if he can. Trying to center, but 54 is going to have a breakaway the other way. Going by himself the other way. Shoots it up, and Noble with the glove save. Great glove save by Noble there. It's 54, settled for a long-distance shot. He had beaten the defense all alone behind on a breakaway. Settled for an elevated shot from distance, and Kalamazoo will be the benefactor. Keep it a one-goal game. Miles going to be in on this as a center here with Griffin and Jace and Connor back on defense. Wolves are at full strength now. Kalamazoo, next 20 seconds are down, so the tables have turned. The Wolves got out of their situation with back-to-back penalties with no shots on goal even from Kalamazoo. Now Kalamazoo looking to get out of their first penalty kill. Will skate it up, elevated shot, knocks down the goalie's water bottle. The puck's going to be loose along the boards. Landis is out of the box, but everybody's back at full strength now. That puck's going to be cleared back down. Back behind the goal. Past the downed water bottle. And brought out by Jace. Puts on the brakes. Lets them fly by. Now gets it out to mid-ice. Landis trying to get there. The puck's going to be loose along the boards. Taken down from behind. And trying to get it up. Connor's going to clear it down behind the net here. Defense going to come back and grab it. Skating all the way along. Zigzagging through now. Going to the middle. Trying to go end to end. Taken off the stick there and into the corner. Miles chips it out to mid-ice. He gets it out of there. Wolves slow to retrieve. Kalamazoo's going to be able to try to get all the way back down here, apply some pressure. Landis tries to force a turnover at the middle, but they get past them there. Gonna skate it up. Zigzag and Landis hounding the tuck from behind there. Another shot to try to get the puck. Griffin gets it up. 54 is back on, though. We'll have the puck there. Not able to get it out. Kept into our zone. Owen fighting for it along the board now with 54. Trying to chip it out to himself. Trying to keep it in. Owen chips it towards the net. It's loose right in front and jumped down and covered. Still sitting here with a 1-goal deficit for Kalamazoo early in the second. 4 minutes have gone by. Puck is back down on Easton's stick. Just wide. Gonna be loose in front. It's right front, loose in front there. And 54 will pick it up and skate it out. It's loose. It's still loose right in front. Unable to get a score. Centering pass to Wesley. Unable to connect. Defense is going to try to keep it in, but they will not be able to. Wolves are going to skate it up. Take it away nicely. Retrieved here by Sawyer. He's on goal by himself. Shoots it on a backhand, and it just stays out. Sawyer tried to do his forehand backhand move. Unable to get it out, get in the net. It's loose behind. 54 on it. We know he's going to take it all the way down, try to get a goal. Taking it himself, skating around the defense, going wide. Skating it in there, shoots, it's right off Noble. Still loose. Behind the net now. Trying to skate it out, collision there, and a penalty. Or offsides, I'm not sure what they're calling. I think they're calling offsides. Got an immediate stoppage there after the collision, so I wasn't sure if they were calling something there, but I don't believe so. They're going to have it as an offsides call. We're going to get a brief stoppage here. Kalamazoo, a couple good scoring chances there. Sawyer with some big-time collisions. Looks like he'll be no worse for the wear. Landis on this faceoff. Right past Miles, but Jace will be there to try to force it out of the zone. He does. So let's put that on camera, Jesse. There we go. And we got offsides. That puck was kind of loose along the blue line for a while. Hard to tell from our angle, but they called Kalamazoo offsides on that, or West Shore offsides on that. Puck's back down again. Landis with some space. Sidesteps one defender. Coming right at us here. Trying to get the puck off. He does. It's loose. Another good save by the Wolves goalie. Stopped and thrown back in, and they call offsides. Landis had won that puck just outside of the zone. Stopped and fired it back. It looked like it was close, but they call his teammate offside. So, Sawyer out here with Wes. Griffin moving into position now. Connor and Jace back as defense. Oh, Wes goes down hard. Get right back up. 72 sidesteps the defense. And that puck will be into the far corner. Trying to get a centering pass. Centers it through, but not connected by the Wolves, and they will skate it up, throw it forward. Sawyer's going to skate after it here. Doesn't win the race. Kalamazoo wanted a trip or an interference. They'll get nothing. Puck is going to be loose behind. Sawyer loses his feet. Picked up by 99. Going to be brought the other way. Wesley does a good job to stop the puck, but they'll still get it out. Kalamazoo trying to skate back onside. 72 with the puck around there. Moves and heads towards the middle. Picked back up by 99 for the moment. Jay steps up, takes the puck away. Hard shot right on net. Good hard shot. Kept out, turned aside. It's still loose. Controlled by Kalamazoo. And trying to bring it out is Wesley. Pushed down blatantly, and we'll finally have a penalty. They'll call a high sticking, I believe. That was just basically a shove down. Kalamazoo will go back to the power play here. Puck will be right in front of us. It is 1-0 West Shore in the second period. We're going to have Landis on this face-off. Miles in prime slap shot position here. Owen just off camera to our left. It's going to be over to Owen. Tries to chip it off. It's off the referee, then off a defender and into the far side. Miles trying to chip it around. 54 is going to have it. Throws it into space to himself. Landis chips it away. Owen's going to have it there. Looking for a centering pass. Unable to get it through, but it's still at the feet of the defender. Owen with it there. Miles with it there. Landis comes up. It's off the goalie's skate and kept out. Landis fighting for it there. Owen fighting for it there. Puck's along there. Right here. Right in front. It'll slide out. Stepped up by Easton, but 54 will have some space to go out there by himself. Just Jace in front of him. He's around Jace now, right on in. And glove save by Noble. Another time where 54 got right in, right onto Noble. That one is up in the air and gloved down. Snatched out of the sky by Noble. Easton's going to stay out there. He thought he was coming off on a change. It'll be Easton and Rowan on defense. Sawyer on the faceoff. Quinn and Wesley alongside him. Puck is back down. Sawyer's going to have the puck here. And it's offside. Another time the puck's fought for right along the blue line, and the Wolves will be offside. Five minutes, 50 seconds on the clock in the second period. Puck is back down again. Just inside our zone now. 54 steps up with the puck. Hard shot off Noble's blocker and into the side. Wesley with it there. Hard shot out. Thought it got cleared out, but it's not deemed to have reached the neutral zone. So no offside. Gets it out over to Quinn. Quinn's with it here. Woodflair lost a glove. It'll be loose along the boards. Pops out. 54 is going to come up and take it with his speed, bursting towards the middle. Rowan's able to take him down. No call there. Out to Quinn. That puck looked like it made it off there, but they say no. That's definitely out now. It's Sawyer with it there. Hit back into the side. Rowan's going to try to gain the red line, throw it deep. He's unable to. Easton's over there now. Moving towards the middle with it. Sawyer out in front. Got to be careful as he's a defender. Got to be in position for 54 when he tries to take the puck from end to end. Nine's going to have it. Taken away by Sawyer. Looks for a centering pass. There's nobody there. That tries to be a hard shot, but it's behind the net there. That'll sneak all the way out. Sawyer has to get all the way back. Still waiting. Throws it up to Sawyer, who's back onside. That's going to be thrown back behind. Loose behind the net. Poking at it there. 54. Able to escape. Gets it up. We know where he's heading, right to the front of the net. Jace takes it away from his stick, and Rowan gets it out
Chips it up to Sawyer. He's going to have an opportunity behind the defenders. Moves in. Goes forehand and scores that goal. Nice goal by Sawyer. Kept it on his forehand. He likes to go forehand, backhand those situations. Changes it up. Keeps it on his forehand. Does a little stutter and puts it in to tie the game. So Kalamazoo takes advantage of their own rush situation. Sawyer back behind the defense. Ties it with 3:52 to go. Second period. Another close game. Stop me if you've heard that before. All these games for KOHA are usually close. We're not afraid of close game situations. 54 for the Wolves is not out there right now. That's their main scoring threat. So just us, Griffin had just snuck offside a little bit when he realized it, tried to hustle back and get back onside. He was off camera to the right, was not able to quite make it, and they were deemed offside. That's why we had a stoppage there. Connor with the puck now. Dumps it down. Defender off his feet. Griffin's going to try to dump it back behind the net. Here they come with it now. Gonna shoot it up. Runs into his own person there, his own teammate. 15's going to try to win that away from Connor, but Connor's going to slow that puck up. Miles with a speed opportunity now, in by himself, puts it wide side, and it's would have been wide anyway, but was directed a little further by the goalie's paddle. Jace tries to get it back onside, and they'll have two Kalamazoo players offside, so that'll be a stoppage. Kalamazoo getting some opportunities back behind the defense, but the defense is doing a great job to then collapse back on Kalamazoo. Good catch-up speed by the Wolves to get back in and not allow them to get all the way in on the goalies so far. 54 for the Wolves, back out there now. Sawyer's out there with Owen and Wesley as our forwards. Chase down from behind. Wes has got it now. Loose along the blue line. Easton's going to try to keep it in, and he does for the time being. 54's got it, and we know where he's heading. Taken off of his stick and then just dumped into our zone here. Kalamazoo trying to get it out. Trying to get it up to Sawyer. Out to the midline now, but 54 is going to pick it up. Skating wide. Oop, tried to dump it down, but lost the puck. And now Wes skating along the far side here with it. Into our zone for the time being. Loose along still along the boards there. Boys are fighting for it. It's inches back and forth, back and forth. Wes will come out with it, backhands it into the zone for the moment. It's going to be chipped behind the net now. 54 with it there. We know he wants to go end to end. Owen takes a swipe and doesn't get it. 54 is going to be off to the races now. Wesley trying to catch up. Tries a centering pass. He's unable to get a centering pass. There's another touch. For a centering pass, it's capped out. There was some cheering there like it might have snuck in. Definitely hit the pole. Like got caught Noble by surprise. It was still loose along the ice there and hit the pole and was kept out. 1:15 remaining. Face off at the far side. Landis on this face-off. Gonna have Quinn and Miles out there. Connor and Jace is the defense. Noble in goal, doing a great job. .54 for the Wolves, not out there right now. Connor's gonna pick up the puck along the boards. Nice centering pass out to Landis. They'll keep it there, joined by a couple of K-Wings there, trying to get it back into our zone. They do. Held up at the defender's skates. Landis is going to come hound the puck, but they're able to skate it out. Along the boards. Puck pops away. Battle for it there. Quinn will come away with it. Gets a shot, and it'll be just wide. Landis along the far side, can't get it in. Tried to put it in on the short side there. Wolves will skate it up, get it out. Last 20 seconds of the second period. One last scoring opportunity perhaps for the Wolves. That shot is going to be wide, and Connor's going to try to get it up to Landis. Last 10 seconds. Going to potentially run out of time here. Skates towards the middle, but it's taken away, and that should do it. End of the second period. 1-1. Hard-fought second period. Kalamazoo with the goal there. So Wolves got the goal in the first period. Second period goal by Sawyer. And we'll head to the third. All right, get in position here. Third period, we're getting ready to start. 1-1 game. Kalamazoo looking to stop those rushes by 54. He's there, he's not out there right now. He's going to be the Wolf in the white helmet here when he hits the ice. He likes to take those pucks post to post. Puck's going to be loose. Landis has an opportunity. Taken off his stick, though. Quinn with it now. Landis able to put it between the toes there. Moving on in. Going to try a wraparound. No, try to go short side. Unable to get it in. Wesley with it on his stick now. Back between the feet of the defender, but unable to get a shot off. With it there, around Quinn. Around Landis is 99. Skates up to the middle, got a 3-on-2 rush the other way now. Skating to the middle, tries to get a shot off, and it is fought off of his stick there by Connor. Connor trying to get it up to Landis, not able to yet. Wesley's with him though. Or no, that's Quinn, sorry, Quinn with him. Turns and gets it back behind the net. 3 Wolves there. Connor T. Chips it in. Back behind there again. Wolves trying to get it out. Again. That does sneak out. We have 4 people back though. Offside it looked like. They call it on. Landis with the puck now. Moving in. Gains the zone. And it's immediately rejected by the Wolves. Along the boards there though. West with his speed. Oh, trying to get it to the middle. Unable to. Now dumped all the way back in by Jace. Back behind. Kalamazoo's going to chase. 54 with it now, their main playmaker. Tries to pass it up. It does get out of the zone, but will be no icing, they say. For a moment, he had an icing hand up, but they said it was tipped. Rolling with it there. And they're going to say tipped there too, no icing. Trying to chase it out, 54 with it. We all know where 54 is headed. Centering pass was loose. Owen's going to have it there, just trying to get it out of the zone. Able to get it up. 54 is going to come back and retrieve it. That time 54 was a passer. Had 15 open along the net, and they weren't able to score. Puck's going to be into this far side here. Ma's going to beat 54 to the puck. Gets it into the zone for the moment, and it's thrown right back out. Kalamazoo's onside, though. Brought back in. Chip behind the net. where the Wolves are going to try to get it out. Miles is going to win the race there. And it will be out. Kalamazoo's got to try to get back onside. They do. Nope, just barely offside. Rowan was trying to hold up and wait. We're sitting here at a 1-1 game. Early stages of the third. 9:49 remaining. Sawyer out there for this face-off. Wolves trying to advance it down. 54 for the Wolves off the ice for now. Griffin with it along the boards there. 23. Trying to chip it in, unsuccessful. Quinn's going to come up. He can't get it into the zone. Wolves are able to bring it in for the moment. Can they keep it in? Shot on Noble is wide. K-Wing's trying to get it there. It pokes out to Sawyer. Will be onside. Can he do anything with it? Come over and take it off his feet. Quinn trying to hound the puck there. Jace is going to backtrack, keep the plays in front of him here. And that's just thrown towards Noble. Gonna have to save it. He does. And he covers it up. That one actually kind of snuck past his blocker into his glove there. 8:51 to go. 1-1 game. Landis on this face-off down there. Owen with him. Wesley with him. Rowan and Easton, our righty defensive team, is going to be out there with them. Rowan's clearing it out. Unable to get it all the way out. Easton's going to chase it on the other side. Try the other side out to Wesley. A little strong. The defense will be back there. Brings it back up. Back and forth. The Wolves should be able to bring this in. Knocked down by Rowan nicely. And Wesley has it there. Moves towards the middle. Still has it on his stick. And then dumps it into our zone. They're telling them to play it. Off Landis there. Has it in the middle. Shot on and kept out. Scoring opportunity for Landis there. In deep. But West Shore goalie up to the test there. We'll change our lines here. We're going to have Sawyer out here for this face-off with Miles and Griffin. Puck's down. It'll sneak all the way back out to the midline. We got to be careful. 54 for the Wolves is out there. Turnovers can easily become a fast break the other way. Chipped in. 54 with it now. Looking up. Looking where the space is. Going to go to the space along the side. Going to move it in. Tries the pass. Offside. 54 not able to get back onside in time, and that'll be blown dead. 7:37 remaining. This faceoff will move outside the blue line. 1-1. Another close, tight game for Kalamazoo. That puck is down. Sawyer moves out into space. Can he win the race? 54 is going to beat him there. Now we're looking to get a turnover. Miles right out in front if we happen to get one. Puts it forward, but guy in the red trunks will step up and take it away. Put into the zone now. Moving in. Turning. Unable to get a shot off. That's rejected out of the zone. Out to middle ice. West Shore still offside. 54 has it there. Sidesteps to the middle. Rowan's going to step up, take it away. He's got Sawyer in front of him as well. Got something working off to the side. Can't get a backhand shot off. Miles going to step up, shoots it. It's off a defender and will be in the far corner. Or in the close corner. Miles taken down. Skates away from the defense. In all alone. It's a breakaway. Noble with a great goal. great to keep it out of the goal. Little guy goes down and is into this far side. They're going to say Kalamazoo has possession. They're not going to stop it. It's just in front of Sawyer. Wolves player is up, so the play will not be stopped. Great save by Noble at the far end. This little lefty had it on his forehand, stopped and stayed on Noble's glove side, and Noble stayed home, kept it blocked down. That's going to be along the boards, and that little guy's got it again, trying to bring it in. Jay staying in front of him nicely. Sawyer bodies out of it. Oh, that's going to be off the post and in. For the moment, it looked like it might hit the post and go out, but that was off the post and in. So that'll be a 1-goal lead for West Shore. One Wolves. Landis on this face-off. 5:50 to go. Kalamazoo trying to get back on side. They do. Thrown into the far corner here. Quinn looking to chase that down. That puck's going to make it all the way back out to mid-ice. Rowan's going to be there. Turns and tries to get it to Quinn. A little too far in front. The Wolves can't pick it up cleanly either. They'll bring it onside, bring it into their zone, skate through, but then take it away. Wesley moving to the middle, got some speed here. They come back and knock him down. Landis going to win that puck for a moment. Trying to let him know where his teammates are. Skates through to Rowan. I think that was Quinn, actually. Landis trying to take it away. Gets it out center. Quinn's right there. And that'll be wide. 13's going to pick it up. Try to skate it out. Hounded by Wesley nicely. Landis is going to move to the middle. Right on in the way there. Right off the goalie's mask. And stays out. Good scoring opportunity there by Landis again. Rowan's going to pick it up. Moves in, and that's... Ooh, I thought that snuck through. Good wrist shot action there. Another good scoring chance, and that one's kept out. Thought that one might have snuck through, but it did not. 17 with it. Weaving in, and they're offside. Kalamazoo with a nice job to hound the puck, making him move laterally, and his teammate snuck offside. By the time they got the puck up and in there, it was too late. The player was out in front. Whistle dead. 4:13 to go. 2-1. Kalamazoo needing a goal to tie it up. Sawyer out there, 154. They both go down. On the boards. Pops out. Owen with it there. Trying to get it forward to Sawyer. Just barely can't get it forward. 99 with it now. Skates towards the middle. Stops, and it's on and Noble on the goal, and Noble with a save right at his chest. Able to get a nice glove save. 3:50 remaining. Kalamazoo down a goal. Sawyer out there on this faceoff. Miles and Owen next to him. Kept in the zone by 54. Looks like we have Jace and Connor T as our defenders back there right now. Forward to Owen. Owen trying to get it up to Sawyer. He cannot get it up to Sawyer. Connor does a good job to take that puck away for the time being. 23 trying to get it around. Knocked down by Miles. Jace trying to get it along, and he almost takes the referee off his skates there. Hit off of his legs as he tried to get out of the way. Miles is going to have it. Move towards the center. Owen tries to get it out of the zone. Unable to. That's off Connor's shin. 54 tries to get a quick shot. 3 minutes to go now. Wolves try to center. There's nobody out in front. Picked up by Sawyer. Moves to the middle. Miles takes up his cause. Pushes it out. Gets tripped down. There'll be no call for tripping there. 54 with it now. We got to watch out. 2:49. Gets around the defense there, moves to the middle, backhands it, and kept out. Initial block and had a rebound opportunity, and it was wide of the net. Kalamazoo spending a lot of time in the defensive zone. That's picked up by 12 and moved out of there by Jace. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go for Kalamazoo. Spending a lot of time and resources down here and energy on defense. Trying to clear it out. Jace and Connor doing their best, trying to get it up to Sawyer. So far, not successful. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. That puck's loose. Oh, it was redirected by our own defenseman, but will stay out. Couple players down in the far side. They're going to be okay. They'll get up. Sawyer brings it to the middle. 4 Wolves right around him. Sawyer trying to get through. Oop, not on camera. Sawyer has it here. Let me get you a wider shot so I don't mess that up. Miles coming right at us. 1 minute, 39 seconds remaining. Trying to keep it in the zone, but the Wolves will skate it out. They get it out to mid-ice and into their zone on the far side. Sawyer will pick it up. Pinned nicely by the defense against the boards. Rowan tries to get it up. Owen trying to get it to Miles. Miles got a little bit of opportunity. Has a window. It's off the top of the net. And is out. Sawyer with it here, right in front. Fighting for it there. Rowan turns and fires. It's held up. Go get it. Need to go get it here. 1 minute. Can't let them keep skating it out of the zone. That's back on. Oh, offside, they say. Looked like it was onside, but they call it off. 55 seconds. Kalamazoo needing a goal. They will call a timeout. Each team has 1 timeout, so this will be a timeout for Kalamazoo. 55 seconds left. It's typically where we see the goalie being pulled as well. So we'll have a 1 minute stoppage for the timeout. Kalamazoo needing a goal. Tie this game up. Trying to warm up my hands here. All right. Both teams breaking the huddle. Kalamazoo needing a goal. Empty net for Kalamazoo. Going all in, trying to get 6 skaters. We've got Griffin and Landis and Sawyer and Wesley. Rowan and Easton. Kalamazoo doing everything they can. Try to get this goal. Sneaks through, but not quite making it all the way to Landis. They're going to try to sneak it up and out, and they'll make it out towards the midline. Turn back over, under 40 seconds to go. Griffin trying to get it back into our zone. Unable to so far. Held up along the boards. Last 30 seconds now. One last opportunity. Sawyer with it there. Chokes it around the board. Coming in. Hard angle. And it's directed off the side of the net. Kalamazoo trying to get in position here. 54 with it. Chips it out to himself. Got to get it back onside, and it's offside. So we'll get a stoppage, 12.8. Not the worst thing in the world there. 2 or 3 Kalamazoo players were going to be offsides there. Get a stoppage and a reset. Final 12.8. Landis on this. Brings it in by Sawyer. Collision there. Couple of K-Wings go down. It's rejected out. 6 seconds. 4 seconds, and the time will run out. That'll be a second 1-goal defeat for Kalamazoo. 2-1. Wolves are victorious. Another hard-fought game. Another heartbreaking defeat. But we'll have another game this evening. 4 or 4:30, I forget the exact time. We'll be back here against Fox Motors. I'll have the game then.